So this is my first video for the Bulgarian learning Bulgarian and English by a non-native speaker of Bulgarian. I do know that some of my students who I'm teaching English, not Bulgarian to, will also be using this because I'm obviously going to talk about some Bulgarian sentences or words, and then I'm going to be talking about the corresponding English. But for my English students, they want to hear the native English pronunciation. So it's useful for everybody. But for YouTube, I probably wouldn't have the patience to wait for subscribers. So probably this would be mostly me. Also, I'm also learning. So me practicing my reading, me practicing sentences, showing you some sentences, sharing some words with you. Just me alone. For me, it helps even if I know the words to remember it faster, and to also to practice saying it out loud, because I don't have that many opportunities to speak it, speak every word I know in Bulgarian, every sentence I know to Bulgarian. So it's either me, I'm just talking to myself, or it'll be this. So it's helpful for me either way. But for me, I feel like if we're going to compare languages, I do speak a few, but I feel like Bulgarian for me was very, very hard. So it is very hard. So I believe if I were to compare it in my perspective, Bulgarian in the beginning, it's like that, like the beginning level. And then the entry level is so high. And then I feel like it actually drops. So it took me maybe years to get the beginning part down with Bulgarian. I didn't hear anything. I heard just one word, but it was a whole sentence with multiple words. I couldn't make out anything, but it took a really long time. I think everybody has a language that they're just naturally prone to be prone to learning faster. And I think Bulgarian is not my natural language that I'm going to learn absolutely fast, but I have to say, after the beginning part, it does get better, and also it becomes more fun because now you're getting better. But for me, I stuck it out because I really like the sound of the Bulgarian language. I also think you should try sticking it out and see what happens. I do know a lot of expats who give up along the way. And for me, I did have moments in between where maybe I didn't even look at a Bulgarian. I didn't even try to look at any kind of, or memorize even one word, maybe for 6 months, because it's just not sticking. But I would say, if you're planning on living here, or if you're a polyglot, which I do feel like the polyglot community, I've talked about it with a few polyglots, they like these things. They like talking about the comparisons of languages, and I feel like I will do that a little bit more than the native teacher. Also, interestingly, to me, it's very interesting. My Spanish level, which I was studying for a very long time, and then after a certain level, it just wouldn't improve. It just wouldn't improve, and it was stuck there for years. And then somehow, while I was studying Bulgarian, it started improving drastically, which is surprising. So at a certain point, at one point, I was so frustrated actually, because I'm studying Bulgarian, and what am I getting better at? My Spanish, not my Bulgarian. So it's very interesting. Language is all connected, and yes, it's true. Spanish grammar, at least the most difficult parts, are very similar with Bulgarian. Also, there must be something about it, because I know a lot of Bulgarians who don't know much Spanish, even the ones that didn't even learn it in high school, that wasn't their foreign language. They will watch a movie but they could literally write down word for word, like dictation, which I couldn't do. So there must be something, and I do realize, I feel like when I mean, if you're a polyglot or a Spanish speaker, okay, so it is very interesting. Like Spanish, there is like a letter in the Cyrillic alphabet for every sound. And so when you read it, everybody will sound, you're going to get it pretty much correctly. I mean, of course, there's a native pronunciation, but every letter has a sound, like every sound has a letter. So, and it's not going to be pronounced differently usually because of a combination of words so much. Not 100%, but most of them is like that. And that's very helpful. What else is there? Yes, but yes, like I said, I won't be putting up like the whole beginner, like step by step, what was helpful for me in the perspective of a non-native speaker, which parts were most difficult, and which I felt like would have been the easiest to explain if it was explained this way. So this course, like step by step videos, will be uploaded to Patreon, so it will not be free. So that one, I'm just going to put it aside because it's not even uploaded yet. But for now, I'm going to be uploading kind of practice things, and you'll see. And it also helps to look at this because you can see what kind of sentences, like phrases there are, and things that you might have missed, because there are a lot of things that are online and people are talking about, but also when you actually hear it in person, they're not saying any of those phrases that you've seen online, like the most common phrases. So I feel like I'm quite active in the community, or like I'm trying a lot of other things. So I do have the opportunity to hear Bulgarian. I just don't really have that much opportunity to speak it. Because you're not having a full-on conversation with every person you meet, right? But yes, so it will be helpful either way. And my pronunciation, I'm trying every day, so I hope it's not such, because I know some Bulgarians will click on this, and I hope it's not so laughable, but I'm trying, and I hope I get to a certain level. Like, I also have a certain level I'm aiming towards, also because also for me right now, because it's still actually impacting my Spanish level. That's also a part of it. So I just keep studying and have benefits for both languages. Okay, so I will probably write, so on YouTube, I mean, if I get a lot of subscribers quickly on YouTube, which I doubt, from just doing practice on here, then I might put up some free courses, but of the actual course, but I just don't think that'll happen. I'm too impatient for that. Okay, so let's look at a couple of phrases. So these I don't use in real life. I want to, so that's why I'm writing it. Shaguvash se. It means you've got to be kidding. Kidding. Shaguvash se. You've got to be kidding. Okay. Let's do another one. Как беше. How was it? Какво ще правиш после? What will you do afterwards? Какво ще правиш после? What will you do afterwards? Okay. Нощта пред нас. Нощта пред нас. The night is young. Нощта пред нас. The night is young. Нощта Oh, it's noshta. Is it noshta? Noshta e pred nas. The night is young. Okay, let's do another one. Ne. This will be the last one because I've already tired myself from talking so much in the beginning of the video because it is the first video. Какво мисли той? Не ме интересува какво мисли той. My D is okay. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by what he thinks. Okay. Не ме интересува какво мисли той. So не ме интересува, I'm not bothered. What he thinks. Какво мисли той. Okay, so next time.